Captain Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
I knew when I seen that reward money go up, somebody was gonna crack. Once that reward money hit, you in trouble. I don't care who you think you are. It could be your family, it could be your friends, it could be the woman or the man you laying next to, whoever. Once that reward money come, I know that. Yeah, I know he right here. He right in the room right now. Pull up. If you pull up right now, you'll get him. He about to leave in the next 30 minutes. They're going to turn you in. In this Nolan Wells case, unidentified man, I don't know if this they friend, who it is, would he know if they told him something. He said, yeah, if y'all don't get this right, I'm telling. I'm talking. Yeah, I need that reward money. I'm going to talk. So let's get over here and see what we talking about. We're going to go to my boy Willie D and let him break it down and see what's going on with this reward money. Let's get to it.
Willie D Live.
What's up, family? There's an old saying, money talk and BS walk. Right now, BS walking a marathon. Mm-hmm. Money is in the lead by far, man. Yeah. There's a $125,000 reward for information leading to the arrest or conviction of Nolan Wells' murderer.
What would y'all do for $120,000? I know I seen Terrell Owens. I believe he put up, 20 racks? Was it Terrell? I think it was him. Put up $20,000. Oh, man. It's going down, y'all. What would y'all do? Leave it in the comments, man. If you would turn somebody in for $120,000, I know some of y'all gonna say, man, I ain't gonna do it. And then we'll look up and see you with a brand new Rolex and driving a brand new Kia. Knock it off.
Yeah, fam.
Yeah.
You got some information. They are willing to pad your pockets. Yeah, 125. You mean that's all it took? Just a reward? We might have a candidate, fam. This dude right here.
Oh, yeah, he gonna tell. Man, he look like he on that method, man, for real. Let me blow it up, man. It look like he got a cold addiction. Yeah, it look like this might be one of them friends that get real high. And if he get high, if y'all got any dope fiends in your crew, boy, he gonna get so high, he gonna be out of here the minute they put that money in his hand. I can guarantee he'd be on his stairway to heaven.
He goes by the name of Brad. He says that, hey, man, y'all gonna either come forward and make it right, or I leak everything.
He gonna tell.
Yeah, fam.
He gonna tell, man. He don't look like the other rich kids. The other kids look like they got money. They mama judges. His look like they live in a trailer park. He ain't gonna tell on you, man. I could look at him right now, man. You put the right, they didn't even have to give him $120,000. They could have gave him a pipe, a cigarette lighter, and $20 he would have gave you up. He fit to get high, man.
I ain't got no problem with that. Yeah, man. I ain't got no problem with that. Leak it.
Oh, he gonna do
Leak it. I mean, bust it wide open. Call the plumber, man. Call the plumber. Y'all think he woofing?
Man, no. No, we don't think he capping. Anybody that follow me, that watch me, and this is for all the people who was watching me before the new subscribers, they know how I get down. I like to throw a little humor up in there. I got to do it. But do y'all think the old and new subscribers, can y'all look at him and tell me what y'all think he gonna do? I know looks could be deceiving, but I know somebody when they hitting that stuff.
You never know. You never know. But he said, make it right. He said they got to make it right or he's going to leak everything. Okay. Somebody's going to come forward, especially if that reward money continues to increase.
I want to hear what he got to say. What part do we get to when he get to talking about, this is me, I don't know what this man going to do. At this point, I'm just, having fun right now. But I want to hear what he got to say.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be a good idea, fam? If that reward money got all the way up there, yeah. Somebody gonna crack.
Yeah.
I mean, let that reward money get up there like it gets up there for these criminals who kill black people and get off. You know how they be giving that money out, you know, the uncivilized mutts will reward them for killing black people. Yeah. Even just calling black folks the N-word, you know, they lose their job or something. Next thing you know, they $300,000, $500,000 richer, $1 million richer. But this right here is interesting. What if we could turn the tables and we pay for justice? And what if we did that every single time? What if we just got on code?
And not just that. I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna be all the way 100. What if it was all the way around the board? Because I just seen the lady that was unalived in South Central. I believe it was a Hispanic lady. A straight bullet went through the house window and unalived her. What was the day before yesterday? What if this was all the way around the board? This would be a way to stop crime. They put rewards up every time somebody did something in the black community. If they did that, it wouldn't be no more crime. You would see dudes riding around on 24s, 26s, big old chains, smoking that good old bomb weed. Oh yeah. If they did this in the hood, not just with this case, all the way around.
If we just got on code and said, you know, from now on, every time this happens, we coming for them. And we're going to do whatever we got to do. We're going to put up a big reward every single time. Every single time we're going to put up rewards. We can do it. We got the money, man. We got the money for everything else. We got the money. We can do it if we wanted to. And the thing about it, fam, is that even if you're the most selfish person in the world, you may as well join the crowd, because at some point, it could happen to you. At some point, it could happen to somebody that you love. And wouldn't it be cool if everybody was benevolent, already on code, just knowing, okay, it happened here, boom, it happened here, boom, it happened here, boom. That's just what we do. Like
now but listen. In the hood, they'd turn you in for a pack of cigarettes, McDonald's. They'd turn you in just to get off their case. Yeah, just to get off their case, they'd turn you in. So the reward might work in this case, but like I said, in the hood, what if it was all the way around the board? In the ghetto, some of them dudes would turn you in for some crimes that they've been knowing and holding on to for the last 10 years. It's a cat right now. They sending me, I done got about 7-8 messages from somebody I know where they saying he done gave somebody up and got some lesson time. They'll get you up for less than 120,000, man. To knock some time off they sentence. They've been doing it forever, but it's starting to get hectic. When I seen my partner, I know they sent me these messages. I said, oh, not my dog. Yeah, dog done turned to a cat, man.
Like they do. You did what I'm saying? Dude said, make it right. He's talking to Nolan Wells' killers. Make it right, or I leak everything. Yeah. I'm looking forward to that. This is him right here.
Let us hear it. We want to hear it. Willie, we done heard enough of you, Willie. You my dog. You my boy, man. Since I was a toddler, juvenile, I've been listening to Willie D, Get a Boy, Scarface, all my dogs, man. But I want to hear what he got to say. I want to hear him telling that he gonna do some telling to get his pockets swelling. Get his pockets to swelling. Let's see.
On TikTok, Brad's final thoughts. He talks a lot about death. You know, I don't know what he got in mind, but he talks a lot about death. I went down the rabbit hole on some of his videos and stuff, and yes, some of those videos are really disturbing. But yeah, he said directly to Nolan Wells' killers, make it right, or I leak everything. And I tend to believe that he ain't really the type of dude that be bluffing like that. He seemed like he on the up and up. I could be wrong, but it just seems like he's on the up and up. Now, do y'all know what this is? That's Dr. Roger Mitchell. He is the pathologist, the forensic and anatomic pathologist who did the autopsy, the independent autopsy on Nolan Wells. Yeah. He's best known for serving as the chief medical examiner for Washington, D.C., and as president of the National Medical Association. So, dude ain't no chump. They knew what they were doing when they went after him. He is the best in the business.
This is the one. Let me see. Where's old boy at? Is we going to get to anything concerning him? Let me see. If not, then let me go over here and try to see if I can find. What's the dude? Let me see. Guy who's going to tell. Let me see. Let me see. Hold up. 1 second, y'all. Tell on the Nolan Wells case. All right. Let's see.
The way I see it is they have one of two choices. One, they can make things right, or two, I leak everything.
All right, so I guess that's the guy Brad's final thoughts on TikTok. I had to go over there to find what he had to say about this whole thing, and that's all he said right there. He's going to, if they don't talk about this, he's going to leak everything. Why I couldn't find this on YouTube? They making it real hard to find certain things when it comes to this, man. If you don't look for it, if y'all don't share the video, then you ain't gonna find it. So let's get back over here to this medical examiner and see what he had to talk about. I guess this the guy that the family hired who found out that the lungs was missing. If the lungs was missing, then how we gonna find out how much water was in Nolan Wells' lungs if he's supposed to have drowned? The throat was missing. Why was the throat missing? These are things that shouldn't be missing. These are things that should have been transferred to this examiner so he could do his job. He can't even do his job because all the main things that would have proved that Nolan Wells was unalive is missing. Seemed like a cover-up. So let's go back over here and see what this examiner, what he had to say or what he got to say.
Dude ain't no chump. They knew what they were doing when they went after him. He is the best in the business. So if there's foul play, he is going to find it. He's going to find it. Right now, he's listed the death as undetermined until he gets Nolan's lungs and his throat from the coroner, the local coroner. Why would they need his, why would they send his body and keep the throat and the lungs?
Because that's the evidence that would have cracked this case wide open. What if the throat was crushed from being choked? His lungs, like I say, that water in the lungs determined how much water was in his lungs. So if they saying he drowned, then of course it would have shown. But if the body was brung back, then it wouldn't have shown. Why do you think they kept his organs? We know why they kept it.
Especially when they talk about a drowning victim, which is vital organs that must be checked. You absolutely would check the lungs. You absolutely would check, his throat. Why would they do that? Why would they purposely do that?
Break it down, Willie. Tell us why. Tell us why, Willie.
I submit to you that there's a cover up somewhere. Yeah, I said it, man. I'm not going to hesitate, man. I don't trust them. I don't trust the Mississippi's people in Mississippi, people in America, period. But Mississippi especially, they are the best at killing black folks and getting away with it. Killing black folks and, letting other people who are not black kill black folks and get away with it. They're the best in the game. I absolutely don't trust them. They got a system in place. This is why they never get caught up. Yeah.
Because they all stick together, ride together, man. They stick together and they ride together. Them phone calls was made. Matter of fact, phone calls wasn't made. Pull up on me at the Starbucks. We need to have a conversation. Pass the word down.
Roger Mitchell, the pathologist, he did his undergraduate at Cornell University. This dude got glaring credentials. His medical school was SUNY Upstate Medical University. His residency and fellowship was George Washington University Hospital and New York City's Office of the Chief Medical Examiner. Yeah, he has performed thousands of autopsies. He also briefly served as DC's interim deputy mayor for the Public Safety and Justice. Yeah. National Medical Association, serves as president of the NMA, the oldest and largest organization of Black physicians in the United States.
All right, so where do we go at this point? Where we go at this point? We get it. This examiner he have good credentials. Been doing this for quite some time. He know what it takes to complete the autopsy. See, they didn't think that it was going to go this far. Them remains, his body parts was probably already removed. Already removed from the beginning. Like I say, didn't think this case was going to go that far. Didn't think they was going to take it to another examiner to determine if it was foul play involved. So by going where it's going, they sent it without the organs, thinking that it was going to go to somebody who didn't know their job, hoping that they wouldn't ask for it. So where do we go at this point? What are we going to do? Is the examiner, the first examiner, is they going to be under investigation? Is they going to be arrested? Is we going to find out, is it a cover up? Is Ben Crump going to do his job? I'm looking at him on Instagram. He doing more posting on Instagram than anything. So what is he going to do? You know, it seems to me he addicted to the social media too. He on here doing videos, reporting everything. Get your ass on your job, man. Get on your job. We see you over there doing it, and like when you read the autopsy report the other day, you shouldn't even read it, man. You should have asked somebody that could read it fluently and broke it down so people could understand what's going on. I got to go over here to Willie D so he could break it down in the language and terms that we can understand. Get your ass off Instagram, man, and get to work. Leave y'all thoughts in the comment section. I need all y'all to share this video. Share these videos. We're going to do another one on Nolan Wells' friend. We seen the interview that he did the other day, broke down what happened. It was questions that we asked, that I was asking, that I want to get answers to. That was part one. There is a part two where they went back to the island. So he could break down, the friend of Nolan Wells could break down what happened once they got to the island. We want to know what happened to the girl. We want to know what happened when he left his wallet. His cell phone, his keys on the boat. We want to get to that point. So we're going to do that one. That will be up a little later. I need all of y'all to share the videos. Compton Rick Rock with Compton Rick Rock TV. Subscribe to the channel. Share the video. I catch all of y'all on the next reaction. Give me about 2 hours and I have that video up. If not an hour. It might be up sooner. I'll catch all of y'all on the next one.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.